Hi everyone, welcome to visit our STEM Plus workshops video. I'm Mei-Hung, the project overseer of the project titled as Cross-Border Human Capacity Building for Localized Scientific Literacy for Future Citizens. This project is sponsored by Human Resources Development Working Group, ANET of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, and the Ministry of Education of Chinese Taipei. The project is mainly focusing on the best practices models for innovative STEM plus education for teacher professional development. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And we add a plus sign in the end to stands for other disciplines that could be integrated into STEM, which means art, medicine, or design, and other disciplines could be integrated into this program. And the main goal of this project is to deepen regional economic integration, promote inclusivity, gender equality, and to empower science teachers' competency in cultivating students' scientific literacy, as well as to promote innovations in educational policy and the practices of STEM education through initiatives, especially via the design of science and technology curriculum for K-12. Therefore, we designed the 3-day workshop that contained keynote speeches, participants sharing presentations, school visit, classroom observation, and Word Cafe format dialogues. In this way, it could help to form an inclusive community and disseminate valuable information and experiences through the interactions among the participants and the websites. There were 48 participants in total, with 22 males and 26 females from the following 11 participating economies. In fact, the number of males and the females were quite balancing. So the participating economies include Chile, Indonesia, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore, Chinese Taipei, Thailand, the Philippines, and Vietnam. Throughout the workshop, we invited each economy to raise their concerns and exchange their perspectives in the STEM plus field. Besides, we also invite experts, Professors Judy Anderson, Joe Krajek, Yari Lebanon, Namwa Khan, Annette Zola, and Wahudi, to give us speeches on rational strengths, opportunities, and the challenges of STEM education. We also visited 2 well-known senior high schools to see how they implement STEM education programs in schools and what challenges they confronted and how they conquered them while implementation. The participants were involved in STEM hands-on activities and to experience the nature and the beauty of the activities during the school visit. Most importantly, we held the Word Cafe to invite participants to share their own knowledge and experiences from the previous sections and their past experiences on the 3 major topics, namely suggestions for best practices, implementation and evaluation strategies for STEM programs, and the policies or goals for STEM education. Outcomes of the discussions were quite fruitful and productive. The takeaways of the World Cafe are as following. First, schools need to foster and build the presenting features, such as clear vision and purposes, support from school leadership. These elements are crucial to form a national strategies for promoting STEM education. Based on the shared information and vision, the Educational Institute can generate a long-term shared vision for good STEM education and cooperation culture. Following the Phase 1 event, the Phase 2 event of the project primarily focused on the gender issues of STEM education. It is particularly important to look at the gender issue and the possible solutions. Here are two studies to be mentioned. If we look at the boys and the girls' strengths and weakness, particularly in their scores, during the between 2006 and 2015, and we noticed that in general the scores were increasing in total. However, the major contribution comes from boys instead of the girls. So this is one of the data I want to show you. The other one is the data from the World Economic Forum. It shows that percentage of women in companies' board of directors were quite low. It doesn't matter where they are located in the world. So as a result, the main objectives of Phase 2 is to develop educational programs to enhance schoolgirls' performance in STEM subjects and enhance teachers' competence to assist female students in learning and applying scientific knowledge. And we would like the participants and experts to share their visions in these fields. So similar format will be implemented. Due to the COVID-19, we postponed our event from 2020 to 2021. The format will be a 3-day event, also including the expert speech, workshop, and panel discussion, participants sharing presentations, and the school visit. Our special guests are two from the previous phase, Joe Krajcik and Judy Anderson. And we also have two experts on females in STEM education, who are the Marilyn Goose and Teo Tang Wei. Besides those presentations, we also planning to visit two local girls' schools. The first one is the Taipei Municipal Zhongshan Girls High School, and they have 3 topics to be discussed. The first one is the girls' mentor and mentee programs that has been conducted for 8 years. And the second one is the life and the technology. And the students are very involved in their activities. And the third one is an integration course of mathematics and physics. The other school is Taipei First Girls High Schools. And for this one, basically we were focusing on the robots curriculum. And these students attending some competition, and they got some training in schools. So we are going to visit this school and to learn how this program has been effectively and encouraging girls in robotic course. Finally, I would like to invite you to join our Phase 2 workshop. And please stay tuned, and we will provide more valuable outcomes and disseminate information after their workshop. Thank you for your listening.